Hi teachers, we have exciting new lessons added to the Scholar Library to help prepare your students for PM2. Let me show you where you can find them and what this looks like for your students. So under the plan section, you'll then head over to the Scholar Library. We have a dozen different lesson ideas for you. These, of course, can be added and modified or customized to your classes and students, and it's a great way for you to get an idea of what's possible in Scholar. So you can see added here at the top are a variety of PM2 quick practices. We have them for grades K through 5, and we have lessons or quick practices both for ELA and for math. We also created a lesson about test taking tips that students could take before or after completing their quick practices in preparation for their PM2. You'll see inside this lesson, it guides students through some good test-taking tips and then also has them practice with Baxterbot on different strategies they can use as they take their PM2. They'll also do a quick reflection and just share with you a strategy that they'll be using on their PM2. Let's take a look at what these quick practices look like. You can see that in the title, we have the grade level, and then if it is a math or an ELA practice, for all of them, you'll see that there are Baxterbot instructions ready to go, where he'll be guiding students as they complete their practice and providing different tips on how to go through the practice without giving them any of the answers. Then for each practice, there are 3 quick practices with a short question set. Within each practice, there are 5 multiple choice questions. For math, they'll be solving different types of equations or different word problems. And for ELA, depending on the grade level, they'll be working on vocabulary practice or reading a short passage and answering questions on that passage. So you can see this is a great way for students to get in, practice their skills in preparation for PM2. These also have 3 practices that you could space out throughout the week. You could have your students complete these in stations or as an independent practice or as a quick warm-up at the start of a lesson block. So let me show you now what this will look like on the student side. So here is an example of the PM2 grade 5 quick practice for math. You can see there's the 3 quick practices for students to work on. You could also lock these one at a time, release them to students, depending on how you want your students to engage with these practices. As they work on these practices, they'll have Baxterbot available for support, again, to help guide them in their learning without giving away any of the answers. So students would just work on this practice and they'll automatically get a score back so they can check to see how well they did on those different questions. So go ahead and give these a try, and wishing you the best of luck during PM2.